I drove the Spider earlier and I noticed that it had a really big turning circle going to the left. So let's check out the steering. So to the left I can turn 1 revolution and not even a quarter. Okay, so back to straight. To the right I can go 1 revolution and 1.5 and a little more. So I can turn it to the right a lot more than to the left, and this is not good for 2 reasons. One is that we have a much bigger turning circle going to the left than to the right, and then the other reason is that the steering box is not centered, which means it has more play than it should have. Let's look under the car and see what's going on. When the wheels turn to the left, this arm goes to the right. So the problem is that in the straight ahead position, this arm is too much to the right. That's why we don't have enough travel toward the right direction, which turns the wheels to the left. So we need to move this arm more to the left. So we need to shorten the left side tie rod and lengthen the right side tie rod by the same amount, and that's not going to change our towing setting, but it's going to move this arm of the steering box more to the left, bringing it closer to the center travel of the steering box. First we have to loosen the pinch bolts. Now I'm going to shorten this 2 revolutions. Because it was hard to see the threads on these, I put a piece of tape right over here, and that way I can see if when I'm turning it, if I'm actually making this longer or shorter, because this one I need to make longer. It looks like we are making it shorter, so I'm gonna go back the other way. And here, this was hitting this nut. So I will tighten this, and then I will move this, clock it a different way, so there is no interference. So I'm driving straight and the steering wheel is in this position. So this is now our straight ahead position. Again, I'm going to count the number of turns left and right. So going to the left, we have about there 1 turn. Still about 1.25. So this was our straight position. Going to the right, we have 1. A little bit more than, it gets kind of hard here, so it's a little bit more than 1.25, but it's very close. So I could adjust it just a hair more or leave it the way it is. Now in this position is about where the steering box is straight, so this is where we need to adjust the steering box, and then I will remove the steering wheel and reposition it so it's straight. Now the steering wheel is straight when we are going straight, and we have the same number of turns turning left and right.